Catch me if you can. Yeah, this proverb goes exactly for cancer. Cancer is like a very clever thief. We block its one door for progression, we block its one door of survival, and the same time it makes lots of alternate doors, lots of alternate cancer pathway to keep itself surviving inside the host. Cancer is at present in 2025 still a deadly disease, still a great killer of mankind, still a great enemy of human survival in the future. Why it is so? Yes, the small cell of cancer, they are like clever thief. They have a super cheap computer. It seems like they have a super cheap, just as a supercomputer inside itself. It has a AI built in itself. It has a lots of defensive mechanism. Humankind, the scientist makes a lot of tremendous discovery, and the same time the cancer cells adopts it to survive in the hostile environment after all treatment within the host. Whenever a cancer cells starts growing in our body, lots of defensive mechanism. I will just discuss in detail the few defensive mechanism which our body have. Like whenever any abnormal mutations occur in our body which can lead to cancer, the body has a very super check mechanism. Just like it is like a supercomputer, our body is like a supercomputer. Any wrong programming is done, it has an antivirus that cleans a supercomputer. Similarly, lots of cancer causing mutations are occurring daily in our body. In a human body, you can't imagine, around 10,000 cancer causing mutations occurs per day in a human body. 10,000, my god, really? 10,000 cancer causing mutations occur in a human body. But our body has a protective mechanism of the DNA repair. The DNA are double stranded. We human beings have a double stranded DNA. We have a two check mechanism. One is the single stranded repair mechanism, that is through the PARP mechanism, and the another is through BRCA mutation, BRCA mechanism, or HRR, homologous repair recombination, homologous recombination repair mechanism, HRR pathway. The most important gene is BRCA1 and BRCA2. So if any cancer causing mutations occur, first the PARP genes try to remove the damaged DNA, mutated DNA from the part of the entire DNA, that damaged part, and reseals. That is the single stranded. Then if it is anyway it escapes the single stranded mechanism, then there is a double stranded repair mechanism, that is the most common is BRCA1 or BRCA2 HRR recombination pathway, that is most commonly in breast and ovarian. So if any cancer causing mutations occurs in our body, the single stranded mechanism try to correct it. Then comes the double stranded mechanisms. It is just like the check mechanism is super sensitive. It is just like, suppose any shoe company or any suppose on automotive business, where lots of, suppose for example, a Bata company or Adidas, tens of thousands of shoes are getting made all over the world in any plant, and even any defective, that it the automatic machinery has a check mechanism. Any defective shoes in the manufacturing line, in the automatic manufacturing line, the shoe is sidelined. The particular shoe which got defected, the particular shirt which is making in an automatic plant, that got segregated, any defective. The such is the check mechanism of our body. If any cancer causing cells starts germinating, starts proliferating, the body has a multiple check mechanism, like single stranded DNA repair, then double stranded, it cuts the damaged part, then seals it, and now we are healthy at the end of the day. You can't imagine 10,000. Even if any check mechanism surpasses it, then there are T lymphocytes. Then there are T lymphocytes that comes to kill the cancer cells. But these cancer cells, they are so clever. These T lymphocytes, our soldier, they are like our policeman. These cancer cells, when the T lymphocytes comes to kill this cancer cell, these cancer cells convinces our policeman, that is the T lymphocyte, that listen, I am not a foreign body, I am not an abnormal, I am from this part of the body only, I am one among yourself, I am a normal, I am a part of the normal process of this body. When the policeman, so called policeman of our body, the T lymphocyte goes to catch and kill these cancer causing cells, these cancer causing cells has a very peculiar convincing pathway, that is through the PD1 and PDL1, and that has given a tremendous breakthrough in immunotherapy. We got a Nobel Prize. Sir James P. Allison got a Nobel Prize for the discovery of this intricate pathway, this protective pathway. And the cancers are so clever, they have harnessed this, our innate protective mechanism, to fight against the cancer. Now, see, our policeman, the policeman of this country, the army of any country, doesn't attack its civilian, they doesn't kill its civilian, but the army kills any a foreign intruder. Now our T lymphocytes are so built that if any bacteria, virus, especially the viruses, attacks us, then it kills us. It kills the virus. How it kills? Each T lymphocyte has a receptor called, that is called a receptor. Suppose this is a T lymphocyte, above it is a receptor that is called PD, programmed death. As the name indicates, programmed death means planned death. So any viruses, suppose any virus comes into the body, this PD, programmed death, becomes activated, this planned death, and it goes and kills that virus. It's so simple. But why does this T lymphocyte doesn't kill our own liver, our own kidney, our own brain, our own heart? Because all the body parts have another receptor above it, that is called PDL1, programmed death ligand 1. Programmed death ligand 1. Now, once this T lymphocyte tries to kill a liver cell, tries to kill a normal heart cell, tries to kill a normal kidney cell, the PDL1 gets activated, and when those two interacts, our T lymphocyte, our soldiers, become inactive, and it understands that I am the part, this kidney, this liver is the part of the same body, and I don't need to harm it, I don't need to kill it. This cancer cell is so cunning, so clever, that it has taken PDL1 above its cell membrane. Now, when a T lymphocyte goes to kill the cancer cell, through this PDL1 and PD1 interaction, the T lymphocytes become inactive. The cancer cells tames this T lymphocyte, convinces this T lymphocyte that I am a normal cell, I am a part of this your body, I am the part of XYZ, Mr. XYZ, Mrs. XYZ, the T lymphocyte, but still the T lymphocyte has something going in its mind. It has a doubt. So it keeps on rotating that cancer cell. The policeman keeps on rotating the thief, but doesn't kill it. And these T lymphocytes are called TIL, tumor infiltrating lymphocytes, and scientists have harnessed different immunotherapy mechanism through which we can kill a part of the different cancers. So these T lymphocytes, once human being tried to block one mechanism, the T lymphocyte harness another protective mechanism. Its cancer is very difficult. It takes multiple years, 20-25 years on an average, to grow in a normal body. Just like to kill a king, the enemy need to break many doors. The door outside the state door outside the city, the fort door outside the castle or fort, than the main room of the king or queen. Similarly, to get cancer, we have a many protective mechanism, and these cancer cells are very clever. They are able to break different protective mechanisms. So they are so clever that our body, in spite of having a lots of protective mechanism, and as I have told in my previous talks, that today human body, homo sapiens body, is a fertile environment for any cancer cells that escapes this protective mechanism to grow. In my previous talk, I have told about autophagy, fasting, persistent elevation of insulin like growth factor 1 and 2 and insulin receptors that creates a fertile environment for any cancer cell, any single cancer cells that escape these protective mechanisms to grow and proliferate. That is why it's not a metaphor. It's, I think it will be right if we say that cancer is like one of the cleverest thief. Catch me if you can. Thank you.